find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find, give all my love and nothing's
Okay, so welcome. Good morning, chat. Hope y'all doing well. As you can see, we're already at our first location. We are at Linden. Just got to start the day off well. It's the morning, you know what I'm saying? Started off light, so this is, oh shoot, fell off the little plate. And here we have it. It looks just like a pretzel, but it's the Brezel. So we're gonna try this bad boy. This is our first German dish. Nice little crack. It could have been smoother. Tastes just like a pretzel. I wouldn't have expected much else because it looks like a pretzel. Okay, actually, I'm lying. It doesn't taste just like a pretzel. There's something about the bread. Like, it doesn't taste like pretzel bread. Then they give you a little bit of butter to eat with it. But it's for sure, like, definitely, like I said, like a quick little morning snack before work. You get you a little pretzel and some coffee. But let's finish this up. We're gonna head to the next stop. Okay, so just got to where our stop, and with our luck, it's been raining. Yay! It's kind of loud, but I think I see the shop over there, I believe. But let's get a little bit closer. So we have gotten to our actual first food spot. Here is the currywurst with fries. Here's the first taste. That's a little bit loud because we're like underneath one. Trains go right, the U-Bahn or the U7 and all that go right above us, and then there are a bunch of cars and all that passing. So this was the best little spot we could come to anyway to stop and eat. The thing is, it's nothing crazy. Like, it tastes good, but what I mean by it's nothing crazy, I mean in the sense that it's sausage and fries. You know what I'm saying? So, I say this is like, it's a good quick snack. And I'd assume that's what its purpose is, to be a good, quick little snack on the go. But like I said before, 70 million of the currywurst like meals are eaten a year in Berlin. 70 million. From the East versus West Berlin conflict from back in the day, this was the East side's like traditional dish that they made and they owned. You feel me? And now 70 million of this dish is eaten in a year. And I'm partaking in that of this year. So I'm probably like, this is probably like currywurst, 5 million. Nah, year's almost over. So I'll probably say, if it's 70 million, I gotta be like currywurst, like 60 million and something right now. On my fault. Hold on. I'm being selfish. Here. Y'all take a bite too. There you go. But yeah, So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'm gonna see y'all in a second. Okay, so now we are en route to one of the oldest restaurants in Berlin, Zur Letzten Instanz. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I didn't butcher it, but we are on our way. We're at the station right now, but we're en route there. So I will see y'all when we get a little bit closer. Okay, so upon walking to my destination, I realized I'm right by TV Tower. So that's like one of their, like, I think it's the tallest building out here. But yeah, so that's a cool little tidbit. Got to see TV Tower, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we're almost there. Maybe we'll take a quick pit stop. This is probably the best, actually, location in which we could see it in its full entirety. Let me turn the camera around. There that bad boy go. Look at that. Look at that. It remind me of the Seattle Space Needle a little bit. Yeah, look at that bad boy. I think you can actually go up there and eat like food. So maybe one day, we'll see. We'll see. All right, we have officially made it, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the oldest restaurant in Berlin, Zur Letzten Instanz, made in 1621. I don't know why I thought about it, if it's literally not right here. But this is the oldest restaurant in Berlin, and it's rumored that Napoleon actually had dined here in the past. So we're actually truly sitting and embracing history, you feel me? And it's also a bit nice to get away from the rain because it's raining outside. But I already know what I'm gonna order. We're gonna get the Königsberger Klopse, which is meatballs and a savory sauce, capper, potato, parsley mash, which sounds very good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm actually quite hungry. You see, we've only had very small meals, like little quick snacks. So this should be a very filling and enjoyable meal for us to eat. So can't wait. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have now gotten our meal, as you can see. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. It smells good. Okay, so the smell test is on point. Now, let's get this first bite. Alright, so I want to get a little bit of everything in. You know what I'm saying? So parsley mashed potato, I think. That's why it's green. I'm not gonna lie, this actually hits. Mind you, it's not even like a big portion, but like, it's very flavorful. Whatever is sprinkled on top of the meatballs adds a nice little extra crunch to it. Mashed potatoes. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, tastes great. I feel like I'm tasting like a hint of avocado. Look at me over here becoming like a professional food review. You go ahead, take the final bite. Let's get all that sauce up in there. Final bite. meal spot. Where you? Done. Okay, so we have left Zur Letzten Instanz, and we are now headed to Schnitzel, which is our next location, stop number 4, I believe. Stop 4 out of 5. We're now headed there. Wiener Schnitzel is obviously Austrian by name, but Schnitzel and Wiener Schnitzel is actually a very popular German dish. So right now, about to go to the U2 and head there. We got 13 stops, so it's gonna be a little minute. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, so we are off the train and now we are waiting for our bus. Our bus comes in about 5 minutes, and as you can see, I'm sitting in front of this little sculpture I just found outside, as opposed to sitting right next to the bus, because I thought it was cool and fun and unique. But I think we got 8 stops on the bus, and then we are at our next food destination, our last actual eating spot before we have a dessert. So I'm gonna see y'all when the bus comes. Peace. Okay, so we just got off the bus, and I'm not gonna lie, where it just took us is actually beautiful. Hold on, let me let y'all see this, man. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm not gonna turn with my body because y'all gotta see this. Give me 1 second. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. This is right where I get off. Right where I got off. And look at where I swat. A swan. Wow. Okay, so I've taken a little pit stop. I've gotten down closer to the water. Where's the swan? The swan's right there. Look at that, man. This is actually beautiful, though. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is what life's about. Let's take this in. Let's actually sit and take this in. Alright, so hopefully y'all enjoyed that little rest checkpoint. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. So as we're about to reach our destination, just one thing I wanted to briefly say is as we've been making our rounds today, like even as I was like doing research on the places and where to go, learned that like Berlin is not just like one culture. You know what I'm saying? It's like a melting pot of cultures in one, and that's how you have like the Wiener Schnitzel, even like doner kebabs, which is a Turkish dish. Your Wiener Schnitzel is Austrian. Like so many different other countries and cultures, foods being like big staples here. So like that's like one really cool thing that I like about that. But yeah, I think we are here. Schnitzelei. We have made it to our 4th location, Schnitzelei. I've already ordered. We got the baby freak schnitzel, which is the Wiener Schnitzel, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. I think it has potato and salad also with it. So we're getting another potato-ish dish. And then also a welcome gift from them. I guess anybody that comes in, they get a free like little welcome drink. So I got a little beer. I don't drink beer, but you know, it's free, so cheers. Okay, so food has come. You already just saw it just now. We're about to do our first test. I assume this gravy actually goes onto it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the gravy on. About to cut into this bad boy. So I got the first slice of this. Yeah, so we got the mashed potatoes and then the schnitzel. So first bite, taste. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let me taste this on its own. The potatoes taste really good. The potatoes almost taste like potato salad. But like they're not, it's not potato salad. But the flavor is really kicking out of potatoes. So schnitzel by itself. And then wherever that sauce is, it's almost like a honey mustard that goes and drizzles. I just drizzled across the top. Yeah, this is hitting. I ain't gonna lie, this is A1. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be able to finish my food. That was probably the last bite that I'm eating for right now. So I'm gonna enjoy this last bite. I'm gonna ask for a to-go plate, pack up here, and then head to our last location of the day for dessert. So, see y'all in a bit. I just got off the train and now we are en route to our destination, Einstein, Unter, den Linden. I think I said that right. Probably didn't, but got an 8-minute walk till we there. So, see y'all there in a bit. They're filming the news. I'm filming them, filming up. What are they filming? Something going on right there. Type shit. Okay, so we have finally reached our final location, our final spot of the food tour today. Einstein. Okay, so I've already ordered, got the Kaiserschmarrn, which I did some research and found out that it's actually an Austrian dessert, but it's very well known and they love it in Germany. So we're gonna try it out. The lady said it's gonna take a little bit to get ready, but she said it's very much worth it. And then also learned that Kaiserschmarrn actually means Emperor's Mess, because there's a little backstory. Emperor Franz Joseph, I think, was the name when I looked it up. He was known to, or rumored to have really loved this dish, so hence the name Kaiserschmarrn, which means Emperor's Mess. So yeah, a little bit of history while learning and while eating. So. Okay, so our food has gotten here, so it's time for the official taste test. So let's get into it. First try the Café. So there we go. I'm trying not to make a mess. Oh, this is a fresh one too. And it's nice and warm too. kick to the table. So let's do our first taste of the Kaiserschmarrn. I need another bite. You try it. There we go. This is the bite we need. What I'm assuming though is I pour this onto this. Because this is good. The Kaiserschmarrn is good. But it's missing something. And I think that something is this. Now let's see what this is talking about with them together. Yeah, that's good right there. It kind of reminds me, what is it called? Well, yeah, this reminds me of a funnel cake, a less filling funnel cake. Oh, it has raisins in it.
You like it?
Yes, ma'am. Your boy sleep is about to be very immaculate. Oh my God. I'm going through it, but I know I'm gonna sleep good when I get home. You feel me? We have our final bite though, so let's go ahead and knock this bad boy down. Wrong way. All done. I'm not eating no more food today. I'm done. I'm done. Man, I'm done here. I'm checking with y'all. So wrap this video up. Okay, so we are at the train station currently, about to head back to the crib. It has been a long day, but it's been a fun day, a very filling day. But gonna go do our final reviews and do a pricing breakdown so y'all can see how close to 100 euros we got today. But I'll see y'all when we get back to the crib, and peace. All right, man, we back. So that's a wrap on my Berlin food tour, and what a day it's been, man. We hit 5 different stops today and got a real taste of the city. So right now we're gonna go over the ratings and then the cost breakdowns. So let's get into it. Okay, so for our first stop, we went to get Brezel at Domberg. Simple, cheap, classic little meal. Not even a meal, but a snack. Something you take or get on your way to work with a cup of coffee. Like, just quick little snack. You forgot to eat something in the house. Let me eat something real quick. Boom. I'd have to give that 7 out of 10. Tasted good, tasted real good. If it was warmed, I'd actually give it like an 8 or a 9. But because it wasn't warmed and I don't know if there was an option because the lady didn't ask. But like I said, it was cheap and it cost €2.40. Okay, so for our next stop, we got Currywurst at Konnopke's. And Currywurst is basically Berlin street food royalty. Like I said earlier, 70 million are eaten in a year. You feel me? Absolutely insane. And I was part of the 70 million this year. You feel me? For what it was, like I said, just sausage and fries and some seasoning. Nothing too much, but it's a good little snack. So for that, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And it was warm, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And the price was €7.90. So for our third stop, we went to get the Königsberger Klopse at Zur Letzten Instanz, which is Berlin's oldest restaurant. Been around since 1621, and it's rumored that even Napoleon did eat in there. So it's a very historic place. For that, the meal, oh my God, amazing. So for that, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10, okay? That's our highest rating so far. That is our highest rating so far. So 9.5 out of 10. And that, it was a little bit on the expensive side, nothing too crazy. 24 euros. I'll also include the to US conversion so my US viewers can see. But 24 euros, so that's about, I think, $27 if I was just to go off the top of my head. For our fourth location, our second actual meal, we then went to get Schnitzel, which is a crispy big schnitzel, massive portions. That, and it had like a little potato that tasted like potato salad, but it wasn't potato salad. Whatever they did with that, like, it was absolutely amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I actually enjoyed that a lot. Then the like honey glaze, whatever they had to go on top of the schnitzel, that was amazing as well. So for that, I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10, a solid 9 out of 10. The Königsberger Klopse just had a little bit more richer flavor, so that's why I haven't rated it high, even though I'm speaking so highly of it. And then this one was a little bit more expensive too. It cost 25 euros and 50 cents. That has nothing to do with my rating, but you know what I'm saying? That was the price point for this. Okay, and lastly, for our dessert, we went and got the Kaiserschmarrn from Einstein, Unter, and Linden. It was a very sweet and filling meal. It kind of reminded me of the funnel cake, like I said earlier. It was very like tasty though. Like it was like a pancake. That's literally what it was. It was a pancake, a shredded pancake. The batter's like caramelized, and yeah, that's like, there's a whole background to it that I don't know, but it's a pancake, and then it comes with fresh plums in like a plum juice that you pour on top. Actually, like, great. Like, I'd actually eat that for breakfast. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, call me a big bag, call me whatever you want. I'd eat that for breakfast. But for that, I'd have to rate that a 9.5 out of 10. Okay, and that wasn't too expensive for a dessert. And what it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually expensive. It was 18 euros. Okay, I'm saying it wasn't expensive. That was expensive. It was close to what I paid for a meal. You know what I'm saying? But it was a big portion though, as you saw. So you getting what you pay for, and then taste like that. So that brings our grand total to 77 euros and 80 cents. So 5 stops, under 100 euros. Completed our goal. Food was great and got a real taste for the city. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of different cultures that reside in the city as well. And then even learn more history about the city. But it's been a very long and filling day. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace and love. Look at us. Look at us getting on the bus. Yum, 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 yum. It's kind of remind me of that college stadium vibes, man. That's how they rocking out here. Dresden Monarchs. Okay. Just free camera in there.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.